job today is to give you some reviews and critique some movies that we have watched in our film appreciation class by Miss Zyril Maningo. What's her family name now? Cartel. Miss Cartel. First movie, Babel. Why are you laughing? Did you know that Babel is a movie that is interrelated? Interrelated meaning 4 stories in one movie. It's all in one movie. Anyway, back to my review. You know what's good thing about Babel is a movie that is interrelated, which means the characters, the setting, the events in the movie is connected with each other. For example, the characters. The characters in the movie that are connected are the Moroccan herder in Morocco, of course. A deaf and mute girl in Japan. A Mexican nanny and the couple, which is played by Brad Pitt and Kate Blanchett. These 4 interlocking stories started connecting when the gunshot made by the Moroccan children got hit in a tourist bus, which is the couple, which is Brad Pitt and Kate Blanchett are into. It is a tragic story. It is a tragic story of the different lives of the random people across the country, and this movie somehow relays the message that even if you live in different locations in different parts of the world, we are all connected. Moving on to my next review, I'm gonna talk about a documentary about children under forced labor, or they awarded documentary in the 90s, I think. It's Minsan Lang Sila Bata documentary film. In this documentary film, these children are shown under forced labor, in which they are not in their own willingness to work, but they have to work because of poverty, because of debt, poverty, and somehow most of them are ashamed to go back to school already because they feel like they're old and they cannot catch up anymore on their lessons. You know, it's sad watching this documentary film, because these kids work so hard at a very young age, and it makes me realize in my place that I am very grateful to have this kind of life, this kind of state that I am into right now. And you know, I feel so sad about these kids. And they should have given more opportunities in life. They should have been brought to school. They should have been educated. They should have been given what they want, what they need. These children could have been more to what they have become in that time. The good thing also about this documentary is I can really relate to it because it's black and white. It's black and white. You know, guys? Last on my list, guys, is the movie West Side Story. I love this movie because it shows a lot of concepts. For example, it's a musical. The music and sound is great in this movie. It's fantastic. Next is the camera techniques, which it shows some scenes are showed with a high angle and low angle, and you know, the usual camera tricks shown in the movie. But still, regarding it's an old movie, it still looks nice to me. So again, but my favorite concept among all those that I've mentioned earlier is the representation, which is somehow defined as a central understanding of the people viewing that movie. what I've noticed in the movie is the first part of it already showed racism. You know, racism, black skin. Actually, did you know that those actors, those American actors, were actually suited for the role? So they were like fit for the role, guys. And that's it. That's a little trivia. You think I don't know any trivia in life? You're wrong. Okay. First part of the movie showed racism. Why? Because the Jets and the Sharks in the first movie already have this tension, this rivalry thing. And did you know too that the way they are dressed is also according to their race in the movie? For example, the Sharks are those Puerto Rican guys, and they are dressed in dark colored clothes like red, like black, and purple, something colors like that. And while the Jets are like the American boys, the white boys, they are dressed in a white colored clothes like yellow, white, bright, something bright. They have been dressed like that in order to emphasize their ethnical race in the movie. Another representation made in the movie are the women in the movie, namely Maria and Anita. Maria is the lead actress, which is the sister of the Sharks leader. She is a very beautiful, naive, innocent, very attractive woman. You know, sounds familiar, like me, like God. Anyway, moving on to Anita. Anita is the girlfriend of the Sharks leader. I totally forgot the name of the Sharks leader, so I am so sorry. Anyway, Anita is shown as the feisty, sexy woman in the movie, just like me also. Oh my God, I'm so perfect, right? They are Puerto Rican women, and again, the way they are dressed in the movie shows their distinct Puerto Rican blood. Did you know that even if Maria is the lead actress in the movie, Anita is also considered as the strongest female character in the movie? Why? Because in the movie, she's the only female actress who wants to be in the American society. She wants to be assimilated into society. She wants to be accepted. She wants to be one of them. And another representation in the movie is the part where Bernardo, that's the name I was looking for earlier. Bernardo, the Sharks leader, which is the boyfriend of Anita, you know, the strong woman I've mentioned a while ago. The scene where the part where Bernardo told Anita to just stay at home is showing the inferiority of women in the movie. Just like in Puerto Rico, where Bernardo is somehow raised there, she told Anita that Puerto Rican women are just allowed to stay at home because, you know, that's where they belong. So that's all. That's it, guys! I'm done with my awesome reviews regarding these movies that I've seen. Anyway, if you'd like to still follow me even if you're done watching my reviews and videos, tutorials, you can still follow me on Instagram, pretty me, Angelica at instagram.com. Done.
Dandelion style. polka dots of purple sky.